for your first body paragraph?
Yes, I finished my introduction.
What is the argument of your first body paragraph?
My first body paragraph is to argue that in the beginning of the book, when he was decisive.
Your argument actually was decisive? Great. And talk to me about your ideas first. Based on what you know in the story, how is Winnie decisive? She's decisive at the beginning? What's your thesis?
A girl named Winifred Foster has been changing feelings throughout an adventure with a family who can live forever.
That's your thesis? What is a thesis?
Thesis is just an opinion about something.
That's one of the characteristics of a thesis. What are the other two?
Opinion about text with backup evidence.
That's what your whole paragraph or your whole essay is going to do. Look up there where it says strong assertions.
State an opinion. Include evidence.
It includes evidence?
Do not include evidence. Must correctly answer the prompt.
Great, and that's what we said an assertion was, right? But remember we said a thesis is the statement that the entire essay is going to argue. So it's like every single body paragraph will be connected to this one big argument. What's the big argument in your essay?
How Annie has been changing feelings throughout her adventure with a family who can live forever.
So can you read me your thesis? Because I don't think that this was your thesis that you first read to me, was it?
Yes.
This was your thesis? Okay, so then looking at this doesn't answer how and why Winnie changes. Do you have a sentence in your introduction that answers how and why Winnie changes?
Over the course of calculus and early Babbitt, Winifred Foster has had an internal conflict of whether to believe the secret and if she does, whether to tell it.
That does a great job of telling you the internal conflict. Does that answer the question?
No, but
what's the question again?
How does Winnie change over her adventure with the Foster family, with the Tuck family?
Oh, I see a sentence in here. Read me the sentence.
Over this course, Winnie has went from decisive to indecisive and has some thinking to do.
So in your essay, you're going to argue that at the beginning, Winnie was really decisive. She made decisions very easily and quickly. And then at the end, she wasn't sure about anything. She had a hard time making decisions. She was indecisive. Then let's go back and look at your evidence journal, because I don't think that evidence is going to prove that. This is evidence you collected to show what Winnie was like at the beginning of the novel, right?
Yes.
Okay. What is this showing us? Like this, for example, this piece of evidence. What character trait did you annotate to the side?
I annotated vulnerable, indignant, external conflict, doubtful, and insecure.
So she's having lots of doubts. She's not sure.
Yes.
That's not going to be able to help you prove that she's decisive at the beginning. That's going to help you prove she's what at the beginning?
Unsure. Unsure.
Yeah. So, okay, now I'm thinking like Winnie is unsure at the beginning. Interesting. I'm looking at some of your other quotes, and I think that they're going to be able to prove some of the same things. She's not totally sure at the beginning. She's not very confident. And I'm thinking back to Tuck Everlasting. And remember at the beginning where she wants to run away? But she's like, not sure, maybe I should run away, maybe I shouldn't run away. She's not very sure at the beginning. She's pretty hesitant, right? Let's look at some of your quotes and what she said at the end. What does this quote prove? That she's what?
Confident.
Ah. What about this one?
Brave.
Ah. This one?
Daring and determined.
And you also annotated confident and brave. Interesting. How can we revise your thesis then to make sure it matches with the correct ideas?
I can change my thesis and say over the course, when it has went from doubtful and unsure to confident and brave.
That's great. Why don't you revise it right now? Credit. You changed your assertion because you know that if you change your thesis, it's going to affect what each of your body paragraphs argue. Let's hear your thesis and hear what you revised your thesis to say.
Over this course, me has went from doubtful and unsure to confident and brave and has some thinking to do.
She's now confident and brave. Does she still have some thinking to do?
No.
I think that was left over from the first part of your assertion. Right? Great. And let's make it just a little bit more clear. When you say over this course, what do you mean?
Over the course with the Tuck family and how Heart-wrenching was.
Yeah, over the course of the book, right? Over the course of Tuck Everlasting. Read me your thesis one more time.
Over this course of Tuck Everlasting, and he has went from doubtful and unsure to confident and brave.
Excellent. Good for you. We're not going to say has went because it's not proper grammar, so we'll just say when he went from. And so then, what is your assertion in your body paragraph? What did you change that to, your first body paragraph?
In the beginning of the book, when he was doubtful and unsure.
Great. I want you to go back to your seat. It's going to mean you're going to have to revise some of this paragraph because you're proving a different idea now. Great. Good for you, Taylor. You just finished writing which paragraph?
First body paragraph.
Great. What's your thesis of your essay?
thesis of my thesis of the essay is my thesis of the essay is to show how punctuation changed throughout the novel.
That's what you have to do in the thesis, right? But I want to know what specifically, how are you arguing she changed throughout the novel? What's your thesis?
I'm arguing that she came from a hesitant person to a confident person.
Great. So what is your assertion for your first body paragraph?
My assertion is that said at the beginning of the story when he is a very hesitant person.
Great. So after our assertion, what part of the paragraph comes next?
Our frame.
Mm-hmm. And what do we do in our frame? What's the purpose?
To
Let's read your frame and let's figure out what you were trying to do in your frame. Go ahead and read your frame for me.
I said, I know that.
Why am I taking a big deep breath like that?
Because I started with I.
Oh, and what do we know never to do with formal writing?
You never stop with
Should you use I anywhere in your essay?
No.
Why not?
Because you're showing that you're really not sure about you're really
Okay.
not sure.
It makes your argument stronger if you don't say I, because then you're trying to make it seem like, you know what, this isn't just something that I, Jermaine, believe. This is what lots of people believe, and this is what you should believe. It also helps us maintain like a formal voice. We want our essay to be very formal when we're writing argument writing, so we don't want to use I or you, words that are going to make it less formal. Okay, so what can you cross out then?
I can cross out the I know part.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's cross out that.
And to fill out and I can put
You said, I know this because. What if you took out that whole phrase? Then how would the sentence start?
I can start out like Winnie is a hesitant person because in the text it said.
Ooh. I love how you just decided to start it. Winnie is a hesitant person because. That's exactly how I would start a frame. I'm looking at this, and I see you're going in the text. It says, what sentence is that?
The evidence.
Oh, interesting. So, did you have a frame written then? Oh, so we're missing a frame. Which you said you could start, Winnie is hesitant because. Hesitant is the key term here, and you would be elaborating on that key term if you told me why she was hesitant. That's great. What other sentence would I need to add in before I go ahead and start in the text?
Before I added my items,
Yeah.
to do my content.
Yeah. And what's the context?
Just giving background information
Great.
about the text.
And why do we need to put in context? Why is it important?
It's important because you're basically trying to tell the reader, I guess, what's the main idea of the passage, like the evidence.
You're giving the reader the information they need to know to be able to understand your evidence. Yep, because if they've never read the book, they're not going to understand the piece of evidence. Okay, I want you to go ahead and just make a little star down here. I want you to write your frame and your context for this piece of evidence. So you're writing your frame for your assertion and then your context for this piece of evidence. Okay, I'm going to come back over in a minute.
is explaining my evidence.
What sentence explains your evidence?
Okay. I was getting back.
Yeah, which sentence actually explains your evidence?
Well, my explanation.
Mm-hmm. So when I think about the context, what I do is first I read my evidence. After I read my evidence, I ask myself, what does the reader need to understand about what's going on in the story to be able to get what's happening in my evidence? So let's read your evidence. Go ahead and read your evidence.
It says that Winnie was unsure if she wanted to run away, but another part of her, the dark part where the oldest fear is that she was afraid to go away alone.
Pretend like I've never read the book. What do I need to understand to know what's going on in that book?
You need to understand that Winnie is afraid to go away alone.
Well, it tells me that in the quote. It tells me she's afraid to be alone. What are some of the things that you think someone might wonder if they read this?
Like, why is she going away alone?
Yeah, like, why is she even thinking about running away? What's the answer to that?
Is that, like, her grandmother and her mother are always nagging her?
Oh, great. Do you have some ideas for a contact sentence now? Awesome, write that down and come back and see it. Let's hear the background information you're going to give me so I understand this quote.
Winnie is getting nagged by her mother, her mom and her grandma. Her mom and her grandma are just pushed to think about running away.
Achievement credit. Oh my goodness, Jermaine. Alright, I want you to read me what you have, your assertion, your frame, your context, and your first piece of evidence.
At the beginning of the story, Winnie is a very hesitant person. Winnie is hesitant because she is very unsure on what to do or on what action to make. Winnie is getting nagged by her mom and grandma and is pushed to think about running away. Winnie was unsure if she...
Yep, start here.
In the text it says Winnie was unsure if she wanted to run away, but another part of her said that where her oldest fear is that she was afraid to go away alone.
Why is that so strong?
It's so strong because I'm giving the background evidence on why Winnie is afraid of running away alone.
That's one piece. That's what you did in your context. But in your frame, your context, and your evidence, you're really building your argument that she's a hesitant person. What sentence should come after your evidence?
My explanation.
What do you have? What comes after your evidence now?
My other piece.
Okay. I'm going to write for you right here the order of sentences. Actually, I want to see if you can do it. What's the first sentence in the perfect paragraph? Then?
Frame.
After that?
It's my context. There's my first piece of evidence.
Great.
Then my explanation. My other piece of evidence. My second piece of evidence.
Before we give a piece of evidence, we always need what?
An assertion. Background.
Background information, and what do we call that?
The context.
Yep.
My first explanation is my context.
Yep.
And then it's my second piece of evidence.
Exactly.
And then my other explanation.
Good for you. Go back to your seat.
Stanford. Your pencils are down wherever you are in 3, 2, 1, 0. Johnny, you have one that was inside.